Assalamu alaikum class. I hope you all are doing great. Today we are going to start our unit number 3, Living on the Earth. Students, Earth is a planet where we humans and lots of other creatures live. The word creatures means makhlukat. All living things live on the earth. They move freely, they grow, eat or take food, feel, breathe and reproduce. So the earth is a planet for life. On the other hand, non-living things cannot do any of these things, but they are the part of the earth. Living and non-living things both are the part of the earth. Let's discuss how living things live on the earth. Movement. The word movement means harkat. All plants and animals move. Plants do not move place to place, they move only a little. They move in a way when their leaves and flowers grow. If we talk about animals, so animals use their legs to move. Some animals crawl and some animals fly. The word crawl means ringna. Those animals which crawl are called reptiles and those who fly are called birds. Let's discuss how few plants and animals move. Movement of plants. So students, despite of growth, few plants move in some other ways too. Like we have a morning glory flower in first picture. The petals of morning glory open each morning. यानी morning glory की पत्तियाँ रोज़ाना सुबह खिलती हैं. Similarly, the sunflower turns its face towards the sun. यानी sunflower अपना face सूरज के साथ साथ change करता है. Now let's move on to the next movement, that is the movement of animals. Here class, I would like to tell you one thing. We human beings also categorized in group of animals in science somehow. Okay, now let's start. We can see in this first picture that the horse is galloping. The movement of horse is called gallop and the word gallop means sarpat torna. In other picture we can see that the bird is flying. So flying is bird's movement and the insect is crawling. We can see that a boy is walking. So these all are the movements of these particular things. These particular living things. The horse gallops, the bird flies, an insect crawls and a baby and a boy walks. So these all the movements of all living things which we call animals here. Our next topic is growth, यानी बढ़ना. All living things grow. They get bigger and they change shape as they get older. यानी वो जैसे जैसे ग्रो करते हैं, बड़े होते हैं, उनकी शेप और साइज चेंज होता है. Let's look at few things and their growths. A seed grows into a plant. Class, as we know that a plant starts its life as a seed and after some time it grows and becomes a proper plant. A duckling grows into a duck. So students, duckling is the baby of a duck. When the duckling grows, it becomes an adult duck. A baby grows into a man. So class, we all know that when a baby grows, it becomes a man. So class, that's how all living things grow from their younger ones to an adult ones. Our next topic is feeding. Without food and water, all living things would die. Food and water all are essentials for life. Essentials means ज़रूरी, यानी food और water के बगैर ज़िंदगी मुमकिन नहीं है. All living things take their food from the sources provided by the nature. Some animals eat plants and those are called herbivores. Some animals eat other animals. Those are called carnivores and some eat both plants and animals. Those who eat plants and animals are called omnivores. So that's how all living things depend on other living things to get their food. Animals have different types of mouth which they take in food. We can see in the first picture there is a tiger and it is a wild animal. So class, wild animals like tigers have sharp teeth in their mouth. They take in food with the help of these teeth. They tear, grind and chew with their sharp teeth. Some animals like frogs have long sticky tongues. They take in food with them. And here class, it is a very interesting point. Plants also take food. Now the question is how plants take food. So plants take food in water. So class, plants take in water through their roots, and green plants make their own food with air, water and sunlight. And this process is called photosynthesis. So class, that's how all living things take in food in their different ways. Our next topic is feeling, यानी महसूस करना. All living things feel. Animals feel in different ways. Most animals feel the world around them by using their sense organs, that is eyes, nose, skin, ears and tongue. On the other hand, plants do not have sense organs but they can feel too. Some insects have feelers. We can see in the first picture there is a cockroach. It has feelers, or we can call these feelers antenna too. They use these feelers or antennas to feel the surroundings. In second picture we can see that there is a mimosa plant. Its leaves close when we touched. So class, that's how all living things feel. Our next topic is breathing, यानी सांस लेना. So class, we know that all living things breathe. Without breathing, no one can exist in this earth. Humans and other animals have nose to breathe. They breathe through their nose. Plants breathe their tiny holes called stomata. Stomatas are the small pores on leaves through which plants take in air. And fish can breathe too. They use their gills to breathe instead of their mouth. Move on to the next topic, that is reproduction. Class, animals give birth to their young ones. Other animals such as birds, reptiles and insects produce eggs. And plants use seeds to reproduce. All living things reproduce their own kinds. So class, reproduction is a very important part of this earth. Without reproduction, the breeds of living things would extinct. So students, in this part we have discussed about movement of living things, how living things grow, feed themselves, how they feel the world, their breathing and how do they reproduce. So class, read the chapter for at least 5 times, learn all the difficult words. Thank you.